There are 8 key domains in life, and if we can work on just improving each of these 8 domains, even by a little bit each day, and you don't have to focus on all 8 at one time, maybe you're taking a different domain for each week, but if we can make those really small adjustments to each of these domains, over time it's really going to show and prove how we can have that overall happiness. Now let's look at the 8 domains that we've got. First and foremost, we have work and career, because I believe that it takes up so much of our energy, not just physically, but emotionally and mind-wise as well. We then have money, and that's looking at your liquid and fixed assets that you have. The third aspect we have is your body and your relationship that you have with your body, not only how you feed her and how you move her, but also your absolute self-image. The fourth aspect that we have is your mind, and your mind works in 2 parts. It's really about your day-to-day well-being, but also your mindset. Your mindset is really, it's giving you that resilience to be able to deal with anything that comes up along the way. The fifth aspect that we have is your home, and your home is so important for you to feel not only safe and secure, but also feel joy and happiness. Our homes really need to be our sanctuary. The sixth aspect is fun, and fun is something that can often be forgotten, but it's so important to be able to laugh and enjoy yourself and go off on adventures. So again, what do you do on a week-to-week basis to have fun? What do you plan, and how do you plan to have adventure? Both of those feed into fun. Now, the seventh one is relationships. And relationships, I like to think first here more about just friends and family. And it's a bit more general, it's kind of wider spread. It may even include your colleagues that you work with if you've got a really good relationship with those people or not. And then the eighth aspect, which is one of the ones that can be the trickiest, but is intimacy, and really looking at the beautiful intimate relationships that you have in your life and how you're able to nurture them, but also how they nurture you. So when you're looking at these 8 domains, what you want to do to really be able to understand where you may need to make change, because you've got to remember that each of these domains still link together, they still work together, but there's usually one that's actually at the core that needs to have change or adjustments or tweaks made, but we can kind of bundle them all together. So when you're looking at each of those domains, you just want to ask yourself the really simple question of, am I happy and fulfilled in this area? Now, if you're pausing and you're really having to think about it, hot tip here, it's probably a no. But it doesn't mean it's all bad. So if we take home, for example, if you're thinking, no, I don't love the home that I'm in, I don't love the house that I've got. Okay, cool. Well, let's dig in a little bit more. Is it the physical home, or is it how you've got it set up? Is it how you interact with your home? And by that, I mean, what are the routines that you have in your home? Or is it that something's missing? And if that something being missing is perhaps fun or intimacy, then again, ask yourself again, which is the domain that I really need to give some extra care and love and attention to? So if you're having trouble answering these questions at all, I encourage you to go through and have a look at my blog, which is about intuition and ego. But I really encourage you to go back through each of those domains, take the video back, and literally close your eyes, because when we close our eyes and we ask ourselves those same questions, often that's where we're able to get that clarity, and it's where we're tapping into our intuition and not our ego. So those are the 8 domains. I hope they give you a bit of insight as to where you may need some tweaks and changes, and perhaps you don't. Perhaps all is rosy. But if you're here, I'm guessing there may be something that you want to adjust. So have a great day and happy digging.